Alrighty, what is up, y'all? I decided today was the day to talk about some bike life stuff. Like, it's been a minute. Like, that was one of my, get my face hole open. It's one of my things back in the day. It's been quite a bit since I talked about bike life stuff, and if you don't know what that is, it's bike life stuff that motorcyclists go through and deal with on a standard, semi-regular to regular basis, and I just thought I should talk about it with the general public in case any of the general public decided to watch any of my videos so they can learn a bit more about us crazy motorcycle folks. Anywho, the subject today is weekend warriors. I'm only talking about it right now because it's the weekend. It's a very nice sunny Saturday, as you can see, and you can go, Stone, man, is it about the rain? And are you riding towards the rain? It sure is, and I sure am, because I be a rider, I ride in almost all types of weather. Of course, I don't ride in the winter in Michigan. This is a whole nother topic, though. But it just brought me to the term, like, there are some people that don't ride during the week. They only ride on the weekends, and I just want to know what your guys' thoughts were on that particular subgenre of motorcyclists, right? Like, you got to have a subject, and then you got to have your thoughts on it. You got to have a little a little drama, a little conflict, because people love that and they tune in for stuff like that. Like, I bet if I named this video the things I don't like about weekend warriors, is what we call those folks, more people would have tuned in up until this point where I'm about to literally say what I don't like about weekend warriors. I don't like that some, because we got to do that nowadays, weekend warriors tout, because it's one of my favorite words, how long they've been riding. Right, like, I've been riding total, since I've got into the hobby, the passion of motorcycling, for 11 years. Now, I ride a lot. I ride almost all day when I can, if I can. On the weekends, it's ridiculous. I track thousands and thousands of miles. For me, I think it's pretty good, and it's not a competition. Again, this is just me and my personal view and how I ride. I got buddies that can only ride every now and then because they got kids. Life happens. I know a single mom that's got a kid and she can only ride every so often, and it's usually on the weekend when the kids are away with the dad or whatever. And I'm not talking about those kind of people. I'm talking about legit the people that claim, oh, I've been riding this long, I'm so good, I'm this, that, and the other, and they can't turn in a circle in a parking lot. I'm only talking about this because I very recently, if you check out my last couple videos, couple back, took a motorcycle riding course, and I rode with the young guy who's only been riding maybe 2 or 3 years. Let's be generous and say straight up 2. Raindrop. Drop top. And he was just as skilled as me. And I'm not saying I'm awesome. I'm pretty good. And the kid, either he was just as skilled or he was less fearless, because I have developed a healthy fear of busting my ass over the years. And I know a guy that's been riding for forever. 5 ever almost. Can't ride for shit. Like, sorry. And it's only because he rides on the weekends, and he only does very simple, very straight line, low technicality skilled things, and he doesn't really increase his skill. He just gets on the bike and goes to a place, and they hang out at the biker club and they come back home and done. Like, yeah, you riding. And again, anybody who rides, you're a rider. But I don't like those folks in particular, because they talk to you as if you haven't been riding just as long, or aren't as skilled or even more skilled as them, just because the number of years they have cumulatively been riding in calendar dates is like 30-40 years. Those folks in particular, very, very tiny subgroup of motorcyclists. I just want to know what your guys' thoughts are, because I do, again, know people. Have the examples that I just gave, like, hey, you got a family. I didn't start riding until after my daughter was like, so I started riding, my daughter was born in, how old is she? I think my daughter was like 5 when I started riding. So it's not like I could just take off all day and be gone away from home. I think I was actually a capable and functional and participatory parent. So I wasn't just like, yo, I'm about to go ride, fuck you and the kid. Like, nah, I'm not one of them dudes. But when I got the chance, my wife let me go ride, I was out. Peace, I'm gone. I'm going to go do my thing, because I actually had a passion and wanted to get better riding this motorcycle. And I just didn't want to, talk about it, which is kind of like my posers video back in the day. And I don't think I addressed this topic particularly before. If I did, I'm rehashing it. My bad. I don't always go back and look at all my videos to see if I already talked about something. After you get a couple hundred, maybe they didn't get views. Maybe they'll get a view now that I'm talking about it in a rehashed form. So if I've already talked about this, my bad. I think that's about it. I'm not going to beat the topic to death. You get the gist. Please interact with me. I got my friends left. They moved away. I need friends. Put some comments down below. Tell me what your version of a weekend warrior is. Tell me if you're a weekend warrior. Sometimes I am. I work Monday through Friday, or Tuesday through Friday sometimes. 10-hour days. I got military stuff I got to do. Sometimes I can only ride on the weekends for a few minutes, like today. I'm trying to get a ride in because it's about to rain. This is about to move south towards where I actually live. So I shot up north so I can shoot back down and beat the rain because I only got this tiny window to ride. But if I could ride during the week, I absolutely would. Some people only wouldn't even ride during the week. Only ride on the weekends. What you think about? What you think about that? Holler at me down below.